Yo, welcome back to the channel. Monica Love here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from the 22nd to the 28th of March. This is going to be a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with every single person that watches it. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Scorpio, I'm going to start off your reading looking at past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify the cards for you and pull some advice. Okay, we have the World in reverse that popped out, so could be something here that's not completely done yet. Cycle hasn't completely closed out for you. Okay, so your challenge for this coming week, Scorpio, is the Eight of Wands, and it says, I manifest multiple opportunities. Okay, Eight of Wands here. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, it says, I deserve financial stability, which is in reverse. Okay, so your challenge for this coming week is the Eight of Wands. This is talking about some sort of communication that's coming in, okay? Some sort of fast movement, communication. There's something about a message that you receive that I think really is going to help you possibly make a decision about something here. We're going to see when we clarify. In the recent past, you have the Page of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. I feel like there was, for some of you, there was a child here in the past that really affected a connection that you were in, okay? Maybe there was a new beginning. Maybe you wanted to have a new beginning here with someone. I don't usually look at pages as children in tarot. I usually look at it as, you know, a person offering love, the start of possibly new love. For many of you, there was an opportunity here in the past for new love, an opportunity here to flirt with someone, to experience love with someone. It's like a new energy here in the past. There was definitely an opportunity, a very big opportunity that was attached to this situation. The message here is, I am always rewarded for all that I do. So for many of you in the past here with the Four of Cups, I'm getting that it was almost as if someone here was offering you love. Okay, someone was trying to hand you love, but for some of you, maybe you acted as if you weren't interested. Someone here in the past acted like they weren't really interested, but I think that was like the complete opposite, okay? So I'm getting here that for many of you in the past, you could have been the one that made an offer to someone, but it could have seemed as if this person wasn't really interested, okay, or vice versa. Nonetheless, there was an opportunity here in the past. A big opportunity to have a beautiful new beginning with someone, okay? And it was very stable in the past is what it's telling me. In the present moment, you have the Hermit, the King of Cups, and you have the Nine of Swords. There's something here in the present moment that's bothering you. Right away, I get that. There's something here in the present moment that's bothering you with the Hermit here, okay? So a lot of you are trying to go within and you're like, what should I do? What should I do? I don't know what to do. What path should I follow? You know, a lot of you have come to the point in the present moment where you have so much love to give. King of Cups, you have so much love to give, but you just don't know either who to give it to, or you may feel like, you know, I don't know if the person I'm with now is even worthy of my love. Okay, some of you are thinking that here in the present moment. So the Nine of Swords is talking about a situation that keeps making you feel worried and stressed about this situation. This is why a lot of you in the present moment are going within, trying to figure out what it is that you should do. And it's interesting because the sun right now is in the 12th house, Pisces. And that's all about contemplation. It's all about our spirituality. It's all about, you know, the hidden forces that we don't see, the spiritual realms. Okay. So a lot of you maybe might be dabbling in that right now in the present moment. In the near future, you have the Eight of Cups, you have the Six of Pentacles, and you have the King of Swords. Okay. Something here is requiring a decision. Now, this could be you making the decision or someone else making a decision. I see Aquarius, Libra, Gemini here. I also see water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and I also see Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. I see Virgo very strong in your reading, okay? So this is talking about you making a decision about bringing something back into balance based on how you feel in the present moment. In the present moment, this has a lot to do with the decision that you choose to make in the near future. And for many of you, the decision is about possibly walking away from something. I accept my situation without resistance. You're accepting something here in the near future. Why? Because something here needs to be brought back into balance. Someone here has been giving way too much to this. It could be you. You could feel like you've been giving, and you haven't been getting anything out of it. And this may be dependent on what you decide to do moving forward. Okay, we're going to clarify and we're going to see. What you don't see coming, possibly in the near future, is the Knight of Pentacles here in reverse. You have the Ten of Wands here in reverse. You have the Emperor here in reverse. You have the Five of Swords in reverse, and you have the World in reverse. Okay, I did mention the World because it did come popping out when I was shuffling the cards. So, and the Tower in reverse. So for many of you, there is something here that's not working. It hasn't been working for quite some time. Five of Swords here in reverse. It's like, it's almost as if, you know, a lot of you in the near future are going to be dropping this expectation, dropping this burden. There's a burden here that you've been carrying for quite some time. Some of you have been competing for someone's love or maybe competing for someone's attention here. Something is going to move very quickly because the Knight of Pentacles is here in reverse. So if somebody has been moving slowly towards you or something hasn't been moving as quickly as you've wanted it to, I see it finally moving forward. Why? Because something's been stagnant for so long and it doesn't make sense anymore. Okay. I'm going to repeat that. It doesn't make sense anymore. Okay. So if something doesn't make sense anymore, it's talking about in the near future you actually taking action upon what you've experienced based on the present moment, okay? Especially if something is not working. Okay, so what I'm going to do now for you, Scorpio, is we're going to clarify the cards and we're going to get a little more information on this situation for you. So the first card that I'm going to clarify for you is the Eight of Wands, communication. Okay, what is this communication that is coming in for you? Okay, so the Eight of Wands is clarified by the Nine of Swords, the Death, and the Two of Pentacles. This is you, okay? You're getting a very direct message here. This reading, Scorpio, this reading is going to be one of the most powerful readings that I've ever done for you. I can already feel it, okay? I feel the energy running through my body. A lot of you are trying to seek answers right now. You really want answers. Why? Because you're in this place of anxiety and fear and you don't want to be in this anymore. You're like, when is this going to be over? When am I going to stop feeling this anxiety and stress that I've been feeling, Monica? I'm dying here. With the Death card here, Two of Pentacles. You're weighing your options here. You're weighing your options. What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? The message here for you, okay, in terms of a decision that you have to make is, how do you feel about this situation? If it is causing you stress and anxiety, then perhaps it is time to make a decision about this. You're going to be getting the signs and you're going to be getting a message which is going to allow you to make a decision on whether or not something should end in the present moment. You haven't made a solid decision on it. Some of you have, some of you haven't. But for many of you, you're juggling the options here of what it is that you should do. This is why you have the Nine of Swords here as your challenge and you have the Nine of Swords in the present moment. Okay. So your challenge this week is recognizing some sort of important information, message, or news that comes in, which is going to allow you to make a determination on whether or not something should end. Some of you have already ended something in the present moment because it's created too much anxiety, stress, and fear, and there's a lot of unknown. Nine of Swords for me is unknown. This is what causes anxiety, when you don't know. When you don't know something, when you don't know what the result of something is, when there's a lack of stability, that is what creates anxiety. So knowing by receiving the signs, whether that's through angels, whether that's through your subconscious mind, whether that's going within, is really going to determine how you make a decision about the situation moving forward. Okay, so let's talk about the past and let's see what happened in the past for you. Let me clarify the Ace of Pentacles. A beautiful opportunity came in the past here. It looked amazing. Let's clarify that and see what that was all about in the past. Wow. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Six of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Star. Okay, so you believed in the past here, someone would bring you a lot of happiness. You believed that this person was going to be a part of your future. You started making plans with this person, possibly to have a family. Maybe you had a family with this person and it looked really successful in the past. Problem was, in the past, I also feel like you started to close off to this person emotionally. Okay, and the message here is, I listen to my heart and follow my knowing. There's something about this connection in the past that just was not steering you right. And I feel for many of you with the Page of Cups here, even though you believed at some point that this person would give you a lot of happiness, you started to either withdraw your energy or slowly kind of back off from this person in the past. This is why the Page of Cups is here. I don't get a child energy. For some of you, you could have had a child with this person. But for many of you, I'm not getting child energy here. I'm getting you started to retract your love from this person. This is why you started in the past to stop being interested. The Four of Cups is an energy of, I'm not really interested. Yeah. That's what I'm getting here in the past, okay? So in the present moment, you are in hermit mode. You are in contemplation. You are going within. A lot of you have either shut your phone off or you haven't responded to social media. You've been very like within yourself. Tell me more about this hermit energy for Scorpio in the present moment. What is this contemplation that's happening for Scorpio in the present moment? The Hermit is clarified by the Four of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Sun. Okay, so there's a desire here with the Hermit energy. You're not just going into hermit mode just to go into hermit mode and be alone on your own to think. No, you're actually going within, Scorpio. I feel what the cards are saying to me is that you're actually going within to figure out what's going to make you happy, okay? Because you are hurt by something. There's something here that has caused you pain, whatever that may be, whether it was someone betraying you or someone not paying attention to you. Some of you are feeling like maybe someone is not interested in your love offer, okay? Some of you have tried to offer love to someone, but they haven't been responding to you or they haven't really been giving you attention here. There's a disconnect in the present moment and you're trying to figure out why you're disconnected from this person, place, or thing. And a lot of you, what I'm hearing from these cards is, I just want to be happy. That's what I'm hearing. I just want to be happy. Sun. The Sun is all about being happy. It's all about illumination. You're starting to realize by going within why you're feeling a certain way, why you're feeling anxiety about someone that you really truly love, because you do love someone here. There's someone here that you really love. Okay. Let me clarify the Nine of Swords. I want to see why you have this anxiety and what it is that you can do to offset the anxiety in the present moment with the Nine of Swords here. It says, I trust the present moment. Some of you are not trusting the path that you're on or trusting the situation that you're going through. Let's see what the Nine of Swords is all about for you. Okay, so the Nine of Swords is clarified by the King of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Moon, okay? The reason why there's a lot of anxiety that's happening in the present moment is because you don't know the full truth about something, okay? Something here is being hidden from you with the the moon card here. There's something that's being hidden about this connection. This is all it's telling me. It's not telling me exactly what's being hidden, but there is definitely a disconnect. That's what I'm feeling in the present moment, and you're trying to make sense of why this is happening in the present moment. Let me clarify your energy, the King of Cups in the present moment. What messages does the universe have for you in the present moment with the King of Cups here? What messages do they have for you, Scorpio? Let's see. So the King of Cups is clarified by the Five of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Hangman. A lot of you haven't made a decision about a situation, okay? When it comes to this person, a lot of you feel that this person left you, they abandoned you, or they haven't made an effort to come towards you with the Hangman in reverse, or the Hangman upright, actually. So right now you're being asked to move forward, okay? You're being asked to not take action towards this situation. You're being asked to possibly abandon the situation altogether and move forward, okay? And this is why you have anxiety, because a lot of you have been not knowing the truth about the situation, but also wanting to be happy at the same time, okay? It's very clear. If you're offering your love to someone and they're not reciprocating back to you, that's a very clear message, okay? This is something that you really need to consider in the present moment is what it's saying, all right? So let's talk about the near future and let's see what's coming in for you in the near future. In the near future, I see someone here cutting things off, okay? I see things ending, or not ending, but I mean, the King of Swords can be anything really, but it says, I trust an ability to make a strategic decision. A decision has to be made about something that maybe you want to walk away from because you're in anxiety and stress, okay? But you want to release this in the near future. So let's see what the King of Swords is all about. Some of you are dealing with an Aquarius here, okay? Aquarius is really strong in your reading, and Cancer, Pisces, Leo, Virgo, okay? Tell me about this King of Swords. So the King of Swords is clarified by the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Judgment. You're realizing something. You're realizing whether or not this is something that you need to continue investing your energy in, okay? This is about a connection because something here is needing to come back into balance. Let me clarify the Six of Pentacles. So Six of Pentacles is clarified by the Fool, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. Some of you have been giving to a situation where you've been in separation from someone for quite some time. You've been giving to the situation. But even though you've been giving to the situation, you still feel alone. So the contemplation of possibly cutting something off with someone is because you've been feeling alone and you just want to have a new beginning. So as a result of that, Scorpio, I see you walking away. I accept my situation without resistance. A lot of you haven't been able to accept something for what it is. You've wanted to change it, or you've wanted it to change, and it hasn't been changing. So I see you possibly walking away from something that really you've been giving to it. A lot of you have been in separation. You've been in separation from this person, and it really hasn't taken you where you've wanted to go. So what happens for many of you is that something that you've been waiting on for quite some time it starts to speed up. Okay, it starts to speed up. And what starts to speed up is you recognizing that you're no longer going to carry a burden on your back that really hasn't been benefiting you. You've been carrying something that on your back that hasn't been stable for quite some time. There's been a lack of stability. There's been a lot of competition between you, possibly other people that have been involved in this situation. It hasn't completely really ended, but there's been signs with the Tower in reverse that things need to end. Why? Because things are not really moving forward the way they need to be moving forward. So you may be choosing to emotionally disconnect from this situation, okay, in the near future in order to have a new beginning on your own. And again, this is part of dropping the expectation, which is what I talked about in your previous reading. Okay, so this is kind of a segue into that. All right, so this is what I'm seeing happening for you. Let's get some advice. What is the advice here for you, Scorpio? the advice here is the Three of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. The advice here, okay, is for you to work on yourself, okay? This is what the advice here is, okay? It says, the message for you is when I show my work, others give support. A lot of you really need to follow and trust in your own beliefs within yourself. I trust my knowing and follow my heart. There's something here about you working on yourself, putting that love and energy into yourself for the time being in order to focus on your own personal success. The Six of Wands, we usually see in the traditional tarot, we see somebody who's on a horse and they're achieving something great, okay? A lot of you thought at some point that you would achieve something great with this person, but there's been so much on and off and a lot of anxiety in the situation that a lot of you are being called to really just, you know, support and work on yourself in order to find this victory. And when you start to do that, I feel like that's when things are going to flow in the direction that you want, whether you decide to be with this person or not. The key right now is for you to focus and work on yourself. This is why you're going within and looking within when it comes to this situation, okay? So Scorpio, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one.